Hey everybody, Mah-Dry-Bread here, and welcome to some co-op Hearts of Iron 4 with Aldra Hill.
Hello.
We're playing as Greece and Turkey. I'm gonna be Greece and he's gonna be Turkey, and we're going to go fascist and, I guess, conquer the world in pre-World War II Earth. I almost said Europe. Earth. We're going everywhere. Why not?
You gotta go everywhere. You gotta get Australia and everything.
Yeah, even Australia, and that is in Earth. So for anyone who's uninitiated to the Hearts of Iron series, this is Paradox's grand strategy series for the kind of world wars with World War II. We start off in 1936 in the build-up to World War II, and things are probably going to get pretty fucked up, because believe it or not, in history, Greece and Turkey didn't start conquering large chunks of land during World War II. That's not a thing that occurred.
Crazy. I think it's crazy.
Also, resource-wise, our countries are a little bit weird in that we have a ton of chromium, which is primarily used for making heavy tanks, which pretty much no one uses.
They're awesome, though. Come on.
I mean, they're fun.
Really cool.
They're really cool to say that you have them, even if they're really not that practical.
What do I have? I have 344.
Oh my god. Hold on, what is it? F7, there we go. Yeah, you've got a lot more chromium than me, but I've got a little more steel, and I've got tungsten and aluminium. We're actually going to both be a little bit steel-starved early on, I think.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, because you need steel for, like, so many things.
I think Yugoslavia's got steel. It's only got 4. Okay.
I can
Romania
I can take Albania. They've got... Oh, never mind, they don't have any steel.
You can't take Albania, then Italy will eat you.
Oh, right. See, that's actually what I'm a little worried about with, like, Yugoslavia, because I don't remember, does Italy team with Yugoslavia?
No, Germany gets part of their territory.
Right, and then Germany gets Austria for free.
Yeah, Austria for free, and then they get the Sudetenland around Czech, then they get the rest of Czechoslovakia, and then they can get Slovenia from the Yugoslavia.
Hungary's got a lot of aluminium, but... Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of aluminium.
It is, but we've already got... Do we have a decent amount? I've got a decent amount, and you can trade with me.
I got 0. That's a good amount.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe we do
want
want
get
that.
those factories, though.
Well, hey, we could conquer Bulgaria and get all 2 that they have.
Oh, there we go. That's the plan.
Oh man, I'll take one, you take the other, we're golden.
Done. Oh no, they're both in Sofia. Ah. So cruel.
Yeah, gotta take the whole place, basically. I mean, I would assume they'll capitulate if you take the capital. It's not a big country.
Oh yeah, they're done. Honestly, we take it, we'll get it in like a month at most.
Alright, so the strategy we're thinking of early on, we're looking at national focus here. One of us are going to have to get to ideological fanaticism to make our faction, because we want to make our own fascist faction, and it's looking like I'm probably going to be the one who does that, because the farther you go down the tree, the more you get things like militarism, which gives you a bigger recruitable population. Yeah. I can recruit 28,000 people, he can recruit about 100,000, I need the population more. So
you really do. Yeah.
So was it after you get to national focus you're going into industrial effort?
Yeah, I'm going to go industrial effort and move down the armament efforts to get crap tons of military factories and just start churning out infantry.
That's what I was thinking.
And maybe a light tank or 2. Like a few light tanks.
Oh, and I have actually played a little bit as Turkey before. It was when I was really new to the game, though, so I wasn't great. But what I did find is when we end up inevitably going to war with the Soviet Union at some point, it was really easy for me to do a naval invasion on the Crimean Peninsula. And there's an airbase there, and that was a fantastic place to build up and station a lot of planes, because for whatever reason, the Soviet Union is horrifically bad at reconquering the Crimean Peninsula. They just suicide constantly. They're terrible at conquering that place.
Kind of terrible in general, honestly. They have so much land, but it's just so crap.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the resources for it. There's like nothing. There's a lot of oil.
Oh, yeah. All I did was send some Marines in, and it was so easy to get naval supremacy over the Black Sea, because for whatever reason, the Soviet Union decides that it's way more important to put all of their navy in the Baltic, I think, because they had no competition for me. Like, as Turkey, who already doesn't have a great navy in the beginning,
What are you talking about? My 9 ships are amazing.
Yeah, and I still was able to get naval dominance over the Black Sea. I barely built any more by the time I went to war with them. And on my front that I had on the east with the Soviet Union over in Georgia, they didn't really put too many troops. For whatever reason, they didn't think I was much of a threat. And also, the infrastructure in that area is horrific.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done and a lot to build up.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
You cannot station a big army there. In fact, that makes it kind of easy to defend.
Yeah, we're gonna lose so much supply.
Yeah, and doesn't Soviet Union go mass assault doctrine so they get advantages like they...
Yeah, they do.
Oh god, so they don't get hurt. Hell. They don't get hurt nearly as much by bad supply, which is bad because I think, doesn't Turkey in general have bad supply?
We do, but the thing is, I'm gonna have 50 million heavy tanks, so I don't give a crap. I'm just gonna push through everybody. It's gonna be amazing.
Looking at the supply chart here, for whatever reason, Greece has like double the supply of Turkey. At least on mainland.
It's weird. Maybe it's because the provinces are more built up, perhaps. Whereas a lot of Turkey kind of like this desolate wasteland.
This is why I like fighting European wars, because I don't need to worry about supply.
You can do. Yeah.
It's actually army versus army instead of, oh god, hold on, gotta leave 75% of my people back home. I hate that. Alright, so I should probably start getting my people in an army.
Yeah, first moves. I'm gonna go political effort. Let's do it. Bam.
Oh, yeah, political effort all the way. And civilian factories, start building military factory. Actually, how many civilian factories do I have? 4? Ugh, that sucks.
You're gonna get one from... Oh, no, you're not. You're not gonna get one from me because I actually don't need to trade anything. I'm gonna get rid of my inner fighters and put everything on the infantry equipment.
Alright, I got 1 naval dockyard, and I have no oil. So I might as well start on something. What should I start on? Light cruiser?
Oh yeah, light cruiser's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, I tend to focus a lot on light cruisers. It really does seem like...
They're so dumb. They're so good.
Yeah, they're the best balance of, like, firepower and build time. They seem like they're just the most effective.
Yeah, it's insane how good they are.
Okay, hold on. I gotta check, actually, what are my divisions early on? Like, what's in my infantry? My infantry is 9 infantry with no support. Okay, that's kind of what I imagined. I think Turkey has less infantry in their units, don't they?
We're not great. No, we got 9. We got the full 9, thank God.
Okay.
Thank God.
Research. I'm gonna go the research time thing, basic machine tools, and construction 1.
Apparently, I don't understand how machines work. It's 1936.
Yeah, we were talking about that a bit before we started recording, but why is it Germany in 1936 does not yet have the technology of basic machining?
It's not even machining though. It's tools. Like the picture is an actual wrench. It's like no one's invented a wrench yet.
You have no oil, right?
No, I have no oil.
All right, I'm not even going to bother trading for oil right now because it's just for my boats and I really don't care.
No, I'm not even going to build any, honestly. I don't need it.
All right, I'm all ready to unpause on my end.
Oh, train divisions. Crap, I forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that too. I'm an idiot. Oh god, how much infantry can I even get away with this early?
Oh my god, what is your infantry equipment deficit?
Not horrible actually. It's just under 1,000. That's
4,000.
It's under 1,000. I expected worse.
I am on 4. That is insane.
You're on 4,000?
Deficit 4,000.
Oh god, and please tell me it's like out of date, like rifle and knife. Please.
No, thankfully it's all weapons 1. Thank God.
Oh man.
If it was like the World War I-esque crap, that'd have sucked so hard.
I'm happy that we scrapped the idea of playing as El Salvador.
Yeah, I think that would have been
too boring. Well, it's also why we scrapped Iran and Iraq, because it's just too boring. Like
you just don't have anything to do. You just kind of like hope you'll win one day.
Yeah, I decided to play as them a bit, and I basically had to sit on fast forward for 2 years. Like
it's just boring, man.
There's nothing to show. Whereas like, these two teams, like they're not good, but they can become good.
Yeah, when we play them anyway.
Oh yeah, well we're the best.
I'm ready to unpause. What speed?
Anything. I could go fast if you want. Like.
Oh yeah, you go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Let's do it. Oh wait, doesn't unpause? Oh, there we go. Awesome.
There we go. All right. So what are the first countries want to kick the ass of?
So we wanna just push the poop in Bulgaria and Romania.
All right.
That's our goal. Because when we go east, it's not as important. But after around late 1937, there's going to be a whole lot of guaranteeing. So if we can get as much resource-dense places as possible, like if you can get Yugoslavia, that would be amazing. But Jesus,
oh
that'll
my
be
god,
hard.
I would love to, but don't they tend to make friends pretty fast, or
No, not
make enemies with the the German Reich?
Well, they're not aligned yet. So I mean, if we can I say we focus like the moment we get fascism. I say we just we straight away invade Bulgaria, Romania, and Yugoslavia if we can. And if we do it fast, no one should be able to guarantee. No allies will be called in, and that'll be it. And then we just can't conquer anything else because everyone will hate us. But that's okay.
Yeah, well, we'll end up skyrocketing the world tension, but by the time we're done, it won't really matter. Like the advantage way outweighs. Like I don't want that world tension going up because some other guy was taking land. I want the land.
Yeah, right.
So I'm guessing pretty safe bet. We will immediately, when we get the political power, we go fascist demagogue.
You know it.
Okay, that's what I was
thinking. I love that
thinking.
you're asking me all these questions. I feel like an expert. It's great.
Well, you played the game more than I have. I have 3 more achievements than you, though, which basically improves my value as a human. It's because I picked up the really easy ones you don't have yet, like the what is it, the Belgium one where you take over Netherlands. Well, it's not take over the Netherlands. It's get 50 factories, and you can do that really easy just by taking Netherlands. And then there's another one where it's have Netherlands and take over Luxembourg and
Belgium, right?
And Belgium, which is basically the same thing, but with the other team. They're both very easy and very fast. And I forget what the other one. Oh, the other one I have is I've gotten to construction level 5 and you haven't. Like some really minor thing.
I've never got to construction level. I just forget about it. Seriously, once the war starts, I'm just like industry. Get out of here.
By the time I'm at that point in the game, I have something like over 100 free civilian factories. Where I'm building infrastructure in remote parts of the world just because I feel like it.
How happy those people are, though. Those people in, desert are like, oh my god, he's building railroads. He's the best fascist dictator ever.
Oh yeah, they must love their quality of life. Everyone's got a job. Railroad workers must be ecstatic.
Sure.
You gotta wonder why Greece and Turkey have so many air bases, considering we don't have planes.
Hey, well, hang on a second. I have 54 planes. Wait, I don't know how to do maths. I have 61 planes
in
the whole country.
On my air tab, I have not a single plane researched, which is depressing.
To say the least.
Do I have any planes active? No, I literally have no planes, but I have air bases all over the place. And they actually have a reasonable capacity.
Just get shit tons of fighters, man. That's all we need. When we go up against Germany and the Soviet Union, if we don't have fighters, oh my god. The pain.
Is it safe to say that early on, the only place we want our Navy to be is the Black Sea?
I mean, anywhere where bad people aren't is where we want them to be. We just need them to be safe and cry gently to themselves.
Yeah. Well, we could take the Crimean Peninsula really well, as I know all too well. It is incredibly easy to conquer, incredibly easy to hold, is worth a surprising amount of victory points, and it already has an air
20,
base.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth 20, which is not bad for such an easy place to take. The
problem is that from Romania to the Soviet Union is one big river. Don't ask what the river is.
Yeah.
So, trying to conquer into it is so painful.
Here we go, political effort.
Watch the
And
pause we do that.
collectivist.
There we go.
And where's fascist? Oh, right, it's up here.
What's your fascist demagogue's name? Mine is Nihal Atsit. Nihal Atsiz. There we go.
Isn't ni hao like hello in Japanese?
Ni hao.
So
hello. Thanks, hello.
Yeah, mine is... Oh, Jesus. Demosthenes Nicoladius.
Amazing.
I'm having flashbacks to high school philosophy class with the Greek names and everything. I love philosophy. Okay, fascism on the rise. No one I've ever met knows the answer to this. Is there any difference? I don't know. Is there any? You already know the question.
No idea.
I go higher up.
Lower one. The only difference, I do higher ups as well. The only difference is that the lower one, when it triggers, the government is like removed by the people. Whereas if the higher one, when it triggers and it changes to fascism, it's the government was like, yeah, okay, we'd be cool, we'd be fascist. I never know any actual like gameplay difference. It's mostly just thematic.
All right.
But I've had the event that the military supports fascism a lot more often with the top one. So I just always go the top one.
I do that because I imagine that's a good thing. I mean, I don't know for sure.
5% something and extra something percent. I don't really know, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
Yeah, I'm ready to keep going.
All right, let's do it.
My national unity is 90. That's weird for me just because the last 2 teams I played were France and Soviet Union, which have... France and Soviet Union have horrific national unity.
Why is yours so high? I'm 55.
I don't know. God. It's 90. If France and Soviet Union had like 35 or something, it was really bad.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is on non-historical, by the way, so look for some weird shit.
So Italy could team with Yugoslavia then, because I know that's a thing that they can.
I doubt it. Oh, that's an early Spanish Civil War. Okay. Good God.
Wow, that is early. I've had it never happen before while playing as Spain. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing that happens. I played as Spain until 1939, waiting for the revolt to happen, and it didn't. So I made another file, and it happened like, I don't know, late 96?
That's not good for us, because that's an extra few months we can't conquer.
All right,
let's just hope they suck.
Let's take bets here. Who do we think wins between Republican Spain and nationalist? It feels like it's usually nationalist.
It's usually a nationalist, but you know what? I'm gonna bet the communists. I mean, I like to bet, the outliers. So, go communism. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with nationalism entirely because I want the fascists to win because they're less likely to have an issue with us.
I will bet you 1 civilian factory later in the game. I will trade you something I don't need.
All right. I bet you 1 infrastructure on an island we'll never dock on.
Oh, now we're just going to spend the whole time while we're waiting for our stuff to build up, just watching Spain, like, oh.
Yeah, it's going to be nerve-wracking. Can I send... we can't send volunteers yet, can we? Damn. No, I was hoping we could go against each other sending volunteers.
Wait, what do we need to do that? Do we just need... No, I'm not even... We need militarism. Yeah.
What is the longest you've ever seen nationalist Spain, like the Civil War, go on for? Because I've seen it go on until like
long.
I've seen it go on until 1941, and that was pretty ridiculous. It got to the point where they had a peace treaty where both were still alive on the same, like on the Iberian Peninsula.
Yeah, I've seen it go on a long time. It is stupid.
I think it was.
Just make up your mind.
I think it was something like nationalist Spain owned almost everything except for Madrid and a little land around it. And then they just, like, white-pieced out of the war. Like, I guess they were just exhausted with it by that point.
Right.
All right, so land doctrine. Are we thinking superior firepower?
So, yeah, land doctrine is interesting. I'll pause for this one. So this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to go tanks like mad, right?
Oh, so you might go... Is it mobile warfare is good with that?
Yeah, I'm considering going mobile warfare for tanks, because I'm going to go them like crazy. But for you probably want to go, like, superior firepower, right?
Superior firepower seems like just a really safe choice.
It's mathematically the strongest option, because as long as you make do you know about the optimal infantry battalion, a division?
As far as I'm aware, it's 7 infantry, 2 artillery.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you do that, you bait superior firepower. Like that's the only reason I'm winning the Mexico game I'm doing right now. My channel. Yeah. It's just because I'm 250 soft attack to their 70, and they just they put up as much defense as they like, and nothing matters because I can kill them all. And they have not nerfed this yet. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've realized, I've played a few games with that composition now, and I've realized, my infantry is just leaps and bounds above the other country's infantry.
It is ridiculous.
And is it unwise to go for the doctrine so early because the research time is, it's really long. There might be other things like should I be getting a plane first? Because I have none.
So, I did the electronic engineering thing in the engineering tech. I got that as well as the 2 industry techs you can do.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Yeah. The next one after electronical until the industry one opens up. I mean, you can go doctrine, but it takes like a billion years to do.
Yeah.
Maybe go artillery, like artillery 1, because I don't have that research.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I don't have that. I should absolutely do that. Okay, I've got that on the list now.
I think I'm gonna do that as well, just because it's good for support artillery. It's really nice. Although I might actually start doing tank research, so I might start getting the Great War tank. Actually, yeah, I'll do that.
I wonder what would happen if during the Spanish Civil War, you funded 2 democratic coups, one on each side, and before the Civil War ended, both coups happened. What would happen?
I don't think you can fund both sides of the same war. I think you have to choose one.
What if one player did one and one did the other? And would the 2 democratic Spains that come out of it, they be allies? Would they be the same country? I don't know.
I think they would divide. I almost want to make an own save just to do that.
We got to do that sometime. That actually is like. I bet you.
Awesome.
I bet you no one's tried that. Oh, sweet! I got the fascist sympathies in military.
Ah, you suck. That's such a good event.
I got it early too.
Yeah, it was really early.
God, I really want to try that now. We got to try that sometime.
We will. I want to see what happens. Like, just go like 2 democratic countries. Like, I don't know. Go. UK. No, UK can't send volunteer forces, can they?
I don't remember.
No, we don't want to send. We don't want to send volunteer. No, we have to be able to send volunteer forces because otherwise they'll like.
Yeah, we want to keep them in the game.
Yeah, they won't just die instantly. I mean, we could cheat. We could mod it so that they have the ability to do so.
We could.
Be dirty cheaters.
I just want to see what happens. Like that idea is fascinating to me.
Yeah, we'll keep that in the bank. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. By the way, played a little bit of lip service to it earlier, but Aldra Hill over in his channel has the Make Mexico Great Again series where he's been doing the, what did they call the achievement? Montezuma's Revenge?
So it's Revenge of Montezuma, yeah.
Yeah, where you have to restore the old border between Mexico and the United States, which basically means you gotta conquer the United States as Mexico, which is a feat considering Mexico is in the shitter when the game starts.
Oh, it's awful.
It has 2 research slots by default. That's horrific. So not only is it behind on tech, it researches tech a third slower than than most other minor nations.
It is painful, man.
Yeah, like some other I know that Iran also has only 2 research slots by default, which is awful.
Quite a few neutral ones do actually.
Yeah, it sucks. I think Bulgaria's got 2 as well. I've heard from fans that Bulgaria is a hard one to play because they're resource starved, they're tiny, and their tech is really far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Bulgarian fan who plays a lot of this game, and he says that Bulgaria is the worst to play. Which is, of course, a lie, because we all know San Salvador, San Salvador is the capital. El Salvador has got to be worse, right?
It's got to be the worst. No, you know what? There was a YouTuber recently, he's just finished a world conquest of using Tanu Tuva.
I don't even know where that is.
Exactly. So it's look at the Soviet Union. Look above Mongolia.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. This is one of those countries that are in modern day they're just eaten up by Mongolia.
They just done it. They're nothing. Just get out of here,
man.
Whoa,
2 chromium. Are they part of? Okay, they're part of the Soviet Union's faction at least. Because like I say, if they're not part of the faction, then they are not gonna do well. All right, I've got my nationalism focus going now.
Me too. Oh baby.
All right,
soon we'll be fascist. We should be fascist by if we're lucky. It depends because it can go from 25% to concentrated industry. Oh yes,
I just got that as well. Yeah. Okay, so concentrated industry. Concentrated industry is just better, right? I can't.
Goes dispersed. Yeah. Why would you?
Isn't it the advantages are dispersed? Is it's able to switch from one thing to another faster, and it takes less damage from bombing. How often? Way more of the game, your factories are not being bombed and not being switched. So
yeah, right.
It's way. The net gain of concentrated industry must be enormous by the end of the game.
They really need to do some balancing, and they just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, they need to do what Payday 2 did and change the whole skill system because there are a lot of things you just don't do in this game. I originally, because the first team that I ever had a really long game with was Italy, and they start with, let me check the name of it because I forget. Speaking of Italy, they start with Grand Battle Plan Doctrine, and the more I look into the other ones, the more I realize Grand Battle Plan Doctrine doesn't seem all that good because it's based around being.
It's the worst.
It's based around being slow
and being World War I-esque, which is so dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a cool idea, but in practice, like you're really good at holding a line, which
Yeah.
you know,
Yay.
holding a line's good, but ideally in a war you want to take land, you know?
Oh, Madrid, don't fall.
Oh god, that feels so weird whenever people talk about Madrid in games because my real name is Madrat. Because
That must be so confusing.
yeah, I'm named after Sir Mordred, bastard son of King Arthur. And the original pronunciation is Madrat, which is what I'm named after, but people know it as Mordred. So like Madrid, the country.
Hence the YouTube name.
The country. The Madrid, the city is like a mixture of Madrat and Mordred. Wow, yeah, I think it's gonna fall. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this bet. I don't know.
No.
Well, there's a fight going on at it. I mean, we don't know. Maybe they're like kicking ass in the fight. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Stalingrad all over again. Come on, someone send some. Is anyone helping them? Okay.
Actually, that's cool. There's a national focus for Soviet Union. Ooh, political thing. There's a national focus for Soviet Union that is just makes a shitload of land forts around Moscow.
Yeah, I remember that one. What are you going to choose as your second PP purchase?
I went military theorist because I figure I need to start getting those army points early.
Nice. I'm going to go the military factory speed because I think I don't need the XP too much just yet. We'll see.
That's also a good idea. I'm a little bit starved for military factories.
Problem is, like mathematically speaking, 10% extra construction speed for 150 PP. It's so bad, but
yeah.
I'm not playing optimally here. We're going Turkey, Greece because we feel like it. Oh, Madrid's gone. I lose.
Yeah, I think I'm winning this one.
Oh, you got it. You win.
What do I want to research next? Support weapons one, maybe?
I'm going to get fighter one because I want to start getting planes.
Yeah. What am I thinking? I absolutely do need planes. It's going to take half a year to get my first plane, and it's like a fucking interwar fighter. It's horrific.
Once we get Romania and Bulgaria and Yugoslavia, we're going to have a lot of factories.
Oh yeah, that's the thing with construction. Obviously, it's got some value to it, and you do get something out of it in the long term, but if you're playing as like a fascist country, if you're being a warmongerer, like you probably should, you're getting most of your factories through conquests anyway.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
I'm just building as many as I can, but...
The second you eat up one major nation, you have more factories than you know what to do with. I mean, I get to points, like, with military factories, I get to points where, once I've taken two major countries, like, I'm making doubles of the same request just to stockpile more because there's nothing else I can do, but I might as well just not waste it.
Yeah.
What if a billion of my people die? What if I do some terrifyingly stupid move and get my 100+ army sectioned off and killed somehow? Somehow I do the dumbest thing ever.
Entirely possible.
Then I'm gonna probably want a lot of backup equipment for that. So I've got my nationalism focus now.
Me too. I'm going industrial effort. I realize now I've only made like a few recruitments and I'm already on only 92,000 population. Hey, what recruitment policy do you start on? I start on limited conscription.
Limited conscription, and I am at 0 manpower already. Oof.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you need that militarism.
I need it bad. Like, I'm gunning for it as fast as I can.
Yeah. I'm going to go the industrial effort. I'm just going to try and like get as many military factories as possible because I get 3 free ones for the NFs. So that helps a lot. I wish you could get more. Like Britain gets like 6 or something. It's crazy.
I love watching my manpower where every once in a while like 100 people pop up and they just immediately get eaten up.
It's like as soon as people turn 18, conscripted, get in the army.
Yeah. Well, I do wonder what limited conscription means. Like exactly what is the limitation of this?
I think it's like 18 to 25.
Something like that.
Yeah, and then extensive is 18 to 35. Oh, fascist sympathies in the military. Oh, no, that's not the cool event. I was wrong. That just means the coup can happen. There's another event that's like the military is like, yo, this is awesome. We're gonna fight really well.
Oh yeah, and do you agree with me on this? Absolutely never say yes to a civil war request.
All right, you need to like read the guide I wrote for the was it the One Empire one? I think I said like 3 times in all caps. Do not do the civil war. You will lose everything.
So poorly. Like
oh man, just wait. Yeah.
I've done them, And by the time I've won, which I've lost them before too, because sometimes they just get better people. But the times I've won them, I look at the end date and I'm like, I should have just waited. Like I went through this huge pain in the ass. I like lost half my shit. Like it's just not worth it.
No, it's just not worth the time.
Well, I got artillery. I'm thinking of just jumping straight into interwar artillery.
Yeah, man, start because since they fixed the problem. The first artillery was crap.
Yeah, wasn't that a thing where it had like 5 defense originally?
It was 2. It was.
Oh my god! Doesn't the second one have like 15?
Yeah, it was bullshit. Like there was no point to building it. You just got wrecked.
2 defense is unusable.
Yeah, start making them, and you can start making your cool infantry battalions. I'm not actually going to do that until late game because I'm just going to be making tanks like crazy. So as soon as I get the military stuff and as soon as I catch up on infantry equipment, because I am at a 10k deficit right now.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I'm happy that my country starts with tungsten because I can get on artillery right away without having to trade.
Oh, that's good. No, this is actually a really good point. So we've done a good combination. You be the artillery person with a kick-ass infantry, and I'll be the tank guy who just kind of rolls up and kills everybody.
Yeah.
I'll keep like a light tank force for encircling, and then like heavy tank force. I'm aiming to put 1 heavy tank in every infantry division because I think that just sounds really awesome.
So. We're just past 30 minutes. We're roughly at a good time to end this, but before we do, I actually have a question for you, because I know I'll forget if I wait till the next episode.
Yeah.
Light tank divisions. I tend to build them, 6 light tanks, and then 4 motorized or, like, mechanized, whatever I have at the time. Fascist Assault Division forms. Oh, change in popularity. Popularity goes up, and recruitable population goes up. Thank you so much.
That's the event. Yeah, that's the event.
Oh my god, it is
so good.
It only gave me like 10k, but right now that is enormous right now for my country.
I just realized my camera disappeared. What the shit?
Oh well, I guess you're the worst. Right, so
I think I'm the worst.
That's how I build my light tank divisions. I was just kind of winging it for medium tank divisions though when I decided to give them a try. I basically just did the same thing but with medium tanks instead. Do you have any kind of recommendation for a medium tank division?
I would definitely recommend that. I think that's honestly the best thing you can do.
Just same thing, but medium instead of light?
Yeah, you just replace it exactly.
Okay, that's what I did.
I think it depends how much they take up. You want to aim for 20 total.
Division, what's it called? Space?
Space size.
Some size. Width, division width, something like that.
Depth. Height.
I don't know. We've just pitched like 50 words. Let me just check. Combat width. Okay.
There it is.
Okay, well, we danced around almost being right for a while there.
Almost.
And for a super heavy tank division, you just do like 18 super heavy tanks, right?
Yeah, you just do like 400 heavy tanks and just slowly climb to victory.
Basically, you just motorize a house and nail a bunch of aluminium siding to it, and you recommission a bunch of old Ottoman, like, great cannons to point out the windows of the house. That's your super heavy tank.
That's my secret.
Militarism! Oh, yes. Thank you. All right, military youth. I'm going towards okay, I'm at 300,000 recruitable population.
My God,
that's
nice.
That is like 50 times what I started with. That's so much better.
No, it's like 5%, so.
Oh my god. Oh, coup d'etat! Yeah!
Are you joking?
I'm fascist! I did it!
I'm not fascist.
Alright, let's pause the game here. I think we're at a good ending point.
That's a good ending point.
Alright, so I just went fascist. Greece has become, what's my name now? National Union of Greece.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's cool.
And, all right, so you're probably, I don't know if you're close to being fascist. Your fascism support's actually still not that great.
It's 24. What is yours?
Let's check. 40. Actually, you know what? That's not too high either, but I think I just got, honestly, I think I got lucky on that one. Because I've waited much longer before. I mean, it's not even 1937.
God damn.
It's still October. It's like mid-October. In fact, this game right now is, the better part of 100 years away from the release date of Civilization 6. But the day's almost right. Right, so on the next episode, I'm probably gonna start justifying a war before too long. I mean, I might as well start early, right?
Yeah, but do you think we should wait till we can do it at the same time, or?
You know what? We probably should wait for the same time, because if my war
Yeah.
goes too slowly, guarantees might start dropping left and right if we don't kind of do one big push.
Yeah.
All right, and are we thinking annexing these countries, or are we going to
Oh
puppet
yeah,
them?
total annex.
Okay.
Total annex. Oh yeah.
All right.
Every part.
On the next episode, it's likely that Turkey is going to flip to fascism, and we're going to start justifying some wars. Until next time, have a nice day.